Welcome, Scorpio, to your Astrodice reading for September. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. And for those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a horoscope, a small horoscope. Okay. Here. Best message for Scorpio, please. Best message for Scorpio. Bring in that Scorpion energy. Okay, and the planet is the North Node in the 5th house. So going straight over here to this North Node, we will be using Vesta for that because it's talking about the spirit. But the North Node is talking about that karmic. It's always karmic. So this is appears when speaking of karmic gain and growth. Okay. Indicates your soul's mission. It is the moon. One of the sides of the moon, the north side of the moon, that represents the karmic goals and that you are working towards in this lifetime. We really want to bring that up, though, that this is the north side of the moon. Okay, you can't. There's, you know, it's not a planet. It's the north side of the moon, just like the North Pole, the South Pole. Okay, so that is a very important piece that we need to understand. And it brings out the karmics. It's different karmic things, right? It's an energy of the moon. Okay, so going over here to the North Node, using Vesta. And Vesta is the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. And she does represent a lot of the karmic that goes on. She is very good at karmic goals, karmic things from past relationships, past lives. That's why she's very good, and I use her. And plus, I don't have any North or South nodes, so it's a good thing that they do have her out. And going Scorpio over here, going to do it with your own energy. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Okay, and we're going straight to the 5th house over here, which is where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Okay, so that's awesome. So we're talking about that karmic goal that you're after, using that thoughtfulness and mastering this. And it could be secretive and possessive, right? It's your goal. It's karmic. You want it. You want to get past it. It's going to be something you're going to get past, and it could, of course, be within a relationship. Okay, so more than likely, it probably is the relationship. We're talking about the 5th house. So we're talking about that love. Okay. And getting straight in here. Clarifying on this, we're going straight to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Yeah, focused. Clinging on, focusing on something, but under determined to get there. Oh boy. So the beginning of the month, it's like within this karmic, there is this clinging behavior going on. It could be between you and a partner or a partner. It's really clinging to this relationship, to this karmic goal, really focused. But there is this underdetermined, and underdetermined to what? Secret spying. Living in a nightmare. Underdetermined to clarify on the 9. Hold on, guys. On the 9 of Swords. Saying, but I love and adore this person. I don't want to, but I know I have to let go. Okay. Could be clinging on to a Gemini or a Libra. You know that this person has secrets that you could be spying on this person or really holding tight to this person. There is a clinging energy over here. You might know that this person, yeah, hold on. This one's really, I see it too. I see it, but it has to, it's because it feels like it's them. Spying. And not loyal. Not loyal enough for your happiness. It does feel like this person is literally clinging. It could be a Gemini. We're going to say Gemini. It feels like this Gemini does watch you. They do cling on to you. But it feels like there is this disloyalty, guys, within this. And it's a karmic relationship. There's a disloyalty to your happiness and your satisfaction of the things that you want. So they're not really looking for what's happy for you in the beginning of the month. It looks like they're more worried about getting their own happiness. But they're really watching you. Spying on you. You could even live together and it doesn't matter. They could be going through your phone, something of this nature. But it does show that they're not happy about anything you're trying to do that you would like to achieve for yourself. Because it says disloyal to your Nine of Cups, to your happiness. So whatever it is, like you want a job outside the home or something, maybe they'll be like, you can't have a job outside the home. You're going to stay here, watch the kids. Bam. You got 2 kids here, right? But there is this immature type of feeling. Could even be womanizing. The I want you barefoot and pregnant type of scenario. For some of you, something of this nature is really going on. And they're very focused on you, but you have this under determination to actually move forward. Yeah. They just keep proposing things and you continue to keep taking it. If they offer you something, you take it, even though you know that there's new opportunities out there that you would like to take as well, but they keep closing the door on you. So any opportunities that you have outside, I'm going to say outside the home for some of you, they're not happy about that. They do not want you to take these doors. They're very opinionated about what job you have, where you're going to go, what you're going to do. But it does feel like you are determined to actually leave this person at this time in fear that they are your ultimate love. That's the karmic. Well, yeah, because the karmic tie tells you that's that karmic soulmate. They're telling you that they're the only, they may even be telling you they're the only one for you. But it does feel like deep down inside, you do want to break these chains. You do want to let go, but there's like your heart is holding you back. So it's like mind over matter, mind over heart. You do love and adore this person, and you do feel that this person does really love and adore you. Karmics do, though. That's the problem. The problem is the toxicity of the karmic relationship. They could be holding something over your head. However it is, it kind of feels like the relationship, no matter how much you love them, Scorpio, is still a nightmare. It's almost like you want it fixed, or you want out, or both, or one or the other. But you're trying your hardest over here with the energy of intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but the secretive and possessive. So it feels to me like, yeah, you're probably trying to be as nice as possible, trying to be as thoughtful as possible, as charming as possible to keep them happy. But it seems to me like they're secretive and possessive, and definitely they seem very possessive. Their own energy. You might be dealing with another Scorpio. Maybe they're secretive and possessive, and it's coming into your energy as well. And maybe the secrets are also that, I don't really want to be here. I really do want to let this go, but I'm having a hard time because of my mind over heart issue. In the middle of the month, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Guys, don't kill the messenger, okay? And remember, if this is not your story, you can always go watch your rising moon or Venus. Ace of Pentacles with the Temperance upside down, there's a lot of disharmony. It feels like you're not getting your achievements done well because they won't allow you to have your Nine of Cups. So there is this piece to you, though, that wants you to progress and to keep succeeding. Like you still are trying to take these cups over here. It's how you're going to do it in secret. I don't know, but there's this will and this want to progress. to get to the achievements that you have. Three of Swords. There's a lot of heartache, a lot of pain coming from this relationship. Man, karmic relationship for sure. I'm just waiting for the Devil to come out any time now, guys. Any moment. Or a Judgment card, right? One or the other. I'm really waiting. With the Ace of Wands, there's no reconciliation. Did you... Oh, they just want to fight. They want to... It's like you want to end this. You have so much pain and so much confliction. It's like you want to end this. You're not answering their messages. In the mid-month, they're not answering their messages. They gave you a lot of heart swords, probably because they didn't let you move on. You're not talking. There's no communication, right? There's no moving up the ladder to exactly where you want to be. There's no happiness and no achievements within this relationship. And it just feels like it's definitely lost its flame. And you are very upset about this in the mid-month. And it does feel like you're not answering. They're either not going to answer your calls or you're not answering their calls, one or the other. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're not answering your calls. Maybe you're trying to contact them to say something and they're not answering you, or you're not answering them. Take it how it resonates. Maybe you guys are both not writing each other because they're still pissed off because you are trying to go after this Eight of Cups. You are trying to go after it. Maybe they know it. They feel like you're going against them. Five of Swords, they're pushing, negotiating, trying to get this through, trying to use your inner strength to the situation, knowing you have Three of Swords, but it's all of a sudden a standstill. It's not moving. The relationship's not moving. This is a bad karmic relationship. They really, I do feel like they are the boss. I see that in another card. Yeah, up there, I see it. The end of the month, there's the Devil. There it is. There's the karmic coming right underneath the Vesta. There's that karmic I was looking for in that North Node. It's coming out. Now it's telling you, look, it's even more toxic than it was before. So where you felt that it was toxic before, my friends, now your person just became the Devil. You've probably seen him there before. It doesn't look like there was anything here that told me it's going to happen. But it's definitely talking about breaking those chains. The karmic is now ready to break the chains. You need to let go of the chains, break the links. Breaking the links means no more communication, no more connections. We're done. Because it's so toxic now that he or she has the feeling like they have the upper hand. You need to break these so that you can get through the North Node. Gain that wisdom. Understand this is a karmic relationship. Take whatever you learned from it, whatever lesson learned out of it, take it and run, right? And say, thank you very much, I'm out. I'm like out of here, right? And really use that sacred center within you and really start using that. Yeah, this is completely unjustified, and you'll find happiness. So once you break the chains over here to this toxic relationship that is so imbalanced, you're going to find that balance to find the sun. Really finding your own happiness within yourself, then you'll be able to create the things you want to create. Whatever it was that you wanted to do, whatever your Nine of Cups was, you'll actually be able to do it now with the sun for your joy and happiness. Yeah, you're going to have to rest on this and really find relaxation before before moving on. And really get into your High Priestess over here and really think about what's really going on with this relationship. Karmic relationships have a way of keeping us really tied down to the point to where a lot of times we can't use our logical thinking anymore because emotions end up coming up. That's what karmic is, right? Believing that we are so in love. Yeah. This will give you a chance to manifest away from the Devil. Wow. So whatever was unjustified, if you need a divorce, if you need to get away, whatever the justice is coming up, no matter what, it's going to be justified for you. You can start taking action and manifesting where you need to be for yourself to cut the ties and get out of the cage of the Devil. And then you'll start being able, like I said, to use your thoughts again. With the sun over here, the happiness and the joy and feeling more stable and being able to get to that Nine of Cups that you so want, you will have the leap of faith. But you have to make the leap of faith first to cut the ties to get to where you want. Cannot be supporting, okay, Scorpio, this is your card. You cannot be supporting and get over emotional over the situation because you're going to have to walk away with using logical thinking. That way you're not using all the emotions that the karmic tie has against us, right? this way it'll be the perfect timing for you to reflect upon what you really need so that you can get justified and get balanced over here and find the truth, you know, because everything over here is untruthful, right? And so, yeah, that's really what it is. This is really the learning of getting away from this karmic. Karmics are hard because they really do have the chains around both of us, right? That keeps us together and makes us want to build it, want to make it work. But it never does, right? It never does. All we do is learn a lesson from it. And they learned a lesson somewhere down the line as well. Somehow they do. I know sometimes it's hard to think like, how did they do that though, right? But you figure every reading you do, if I did I do a Scorpio reading today that's talking about your karmic, and let's say your karmic was Sagittarius, then I would have to say the same thing about Sagittarius. Okay, well, what was Scorpio doing, right? Because then you'll go watch and see, and you'll be like, And so you have to see it on both ends, right? Maybe they seen you as over emotional and you need to, do this and that, and you know what I mean? And really stand up for yourself. So in this reading, it could be stand up for your Nine of Cups, stand up for yourself. That's what you learned. You learned not to allow other people to tell you what jobs and what careers or what you're going after, right? So that would be like your lesson. And then their lesson would be stop being a control freak, right? Stop trying to control everything around you. So you know what I'm saying? So we would have it on both ends. Okay. So yeah, and it's definitely those are how those karmic lessons are learned. So definitely the best thing is it looks like you've already learned a lot of lessons throughout the years, the months, the weeks, right? To where now you can start gaining that strength back, and we've seen that right here, gaining the inner strength now to figure it out and say, you know what? Okay, let's get into our high priestess mode and start figuring this out. Okay, remember you're on this planet for yourself, not for them. You guys are just here to learn from each other and, try to love. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.